Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss how to create company and also how to create company code and what is the importance of company and company code in SAP FI, both in ECC and S4HANA. Okay, and when we talk about company is a small organizational unit for which individual financial statements can be drawn up according to the relevant commercial law. Okay, a company can contain one or more company codes. In simple terms, company is a company. We prepare financial statements for company. For example, if you take Tata, we prepare financial statements for Tata. In Tata company, we have multiple business like insurance, manufacturing, and all these teams. Like all these teams can be considered as a company codes, and Tata itself we can consider it as a company. Okay, so we have to prepare financial statements for the company to know where the business is staying. I mean, whether it is in profits or losses, it will be defined based on the financial statements. And under company, we can create multiple company codes. Okay, and we have this path, right? SPRO path. SPRO, we have to go to SAP reference IMG, then enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting, define company. There we can create new entries. Once you click on new entries, this is how the screen looks. It is same in both ECC and S4HANA. Here we have to update the company, which is 4 digits. Then we have to update the company name. If we have a name of second company name, something like we have another name, we can update here as well. Then we have to update complete company address here, and also currency country is mandatory. So we have to fill, and all this information will be given by the business only. Okay, once we update this information, T880 is the table where the data will be uploaded. Okay, then company code, as I mentioned before, whatever the business that the company is doing, that is can be treated as a separate company codes. It represents the legal entity of the organization. Company code is defined as a legal entity level. Okay, it is a level where the legal entity of an organization can be treated as a company code. We can able to post financial transaction against the company code, and for tracking analysis the transaction at the company code level, it can be done after creating the company code. It means like we can post transaction like GL transaction, APA transaction against the company code. Okay, then we can track that whatever the posting that we have made, and we can analyze whether the postings are being made correctly or not. That can be also done based on the company code. And for each company code, we have some book of accounts can be maintained at company code level also. So whenever we create any company, we have some books of accounts, like for example FB3L, and if you go, there is some GL account postings, right? That will be done based on the company code itself. Okay, and we also have some financial statements specific to company code as well. Profit and loss statement, balance sheet accounts can be drawn based on the company code. We can prepare financial statements including balance sheet and profit and loss accounts. We can create for specific company codes, and if you wanted to know what is the financial status of the company, we can go through company code level and we can check it, how the business is performing. Okay, then company codes can be defined maximum up to 4 digits. How we have for company, we have 4 digits, right? In the similar way, the company code also we have to create with maximum 4-digit code, either numeric or alphabetic. It can be human, alphanumeric as well. Okay, you can see, right? Just an example here, company code. If it is company LI, this is the RELI is the Reliance is the company code, company name. And in company we have Reliance Smart, Reliance Digital, Reliance Oil, right? These are the separate businesses that Reliance is doing. So that it is just an example here we have given. This can be treated as company codes, and this can be treated as a company. Okay, for company code creation, this is the path. SPRO, generally whenever we have to do any configuration, we have to go to SPRO, then SAP reference IMG, then enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting. There we have like edit, delete, and check company code. We can create, edit, and delete. We have options. We have for creating anything, OX02 is the transaction code. Directly, instead of going for path, we can use OX02 is the transaction code. For company, we have OX15 is the transaction code, and we can create new entries. Once you click on new entry, you will have to, you will be taking to the screen where you have to give the company code, which is the 4-digit number, where we have to give it, and then company name we have to give. Along with that, we have to give city, then region, then currency. Currency is mandated because this is a company code currency. Based on this only, the transactions, whatever the transactions that post against this company code will be posted in this currency, in the INR currency. Okay, if it is USD or euro, based on the configuration that we do here, it depends, the postings will happen in that currency. Okay, once you update information, you have to click on this expansion of updating the address. Once you click on it, it will take you to here. There you have to fill complete address, company address, like street address, postal ID, country, we have some region, and if we have any postal house number or something, and PO box address. Then we have some mobile number, telephone number, language, all the fax numbers, anything. If we have something business has given, that we have to update here, like title, name of the company. If we have name to, we can give name to, and search term, for example, if we have any search term, we have to update here. So all this information, and this address part is not mandatory. Sometimes we, for example, whenever we are creating for us specific company codes, we might get like vertex communication errors. In that case, the system will not allow us to proceed further. In that case, we don't update the address, we just update the initial screen, right? This screen we update and we can save it, then the company code will get created. Even without address, the company code we can be done. But generally, once we have, if we have a company code, we should have an address for the company code. Okay, so if system does not allow us, even without address also, we can create company code. This is all about company and company code. And for creating company OX15 is the transaction code, and for creating company code OX02 is the transaction code. And once the company code is created, this company code should be assigned to the company. Okay, that should be in assignment. Here you can see, right, assign company code to company. This is the path. SAP enterprise application. Previously we have here definition, right, in the assignment field. Here we have assignment. Once you go to assignment, then financial accounting, assign company code to company. OX16 is the transaction code, where you will just already the company code will be there. We have to just this company field is there, right? This field will be blank. We have to update the company name here and just click on save. That's it. Once this is done, then company creation, company code creation, and company code to company assignment also will be done. These are the three main steps at the global settings or the baseline setup that we call in SAP FICO. Thank you for watching my video. For more videos, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section, so that I will answer. If needed anything that important, I will also do a video on that. Thank you.